Hello, it is Topical Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. Steve Sipress here. And CNBC, the financial cable channel of NBC, has been doing a quarterly poll asking small business owners of their approval or disapproval, I guess just the approval in this case, of the Trump presidency. And that number, until the latest poll that just came out last week, had never cracked above the 40% mark, but it hit an all-time high last week. Trump's approval among small business owners, 47%. That was, of course, right after the bump was due to, it was right after the end of the ridiculously absurd, bogus impeachment thing the Democrats did. And so, of course, Trump's approval goes up after that. Pretty much just like has happened all through the campaign, and now will happen again all through his next campaign. And I think it happened all through his entire business career that I've been following, being from New York and following him in the tabloids my whole life, that pretty much every time somebody goes after him, Trump wins, and his wealth goes up, and his popularity goes up, and in this case, his approval rating goes up, and whatever. But here's what that means for you and your business. Ready? And I hope you have a pen and a notebook, or you are recording this and ready to take lots of notes, because here's what it means. And Theo is here. Good seeing you. It means, drum roll please, absolutely nothing. Okay? Who gives a crap? Okay? If you have so much free time, if it's your hobby, politics is your hobby, and I like to pay attention to some of politics because, as a smart marketer, which all business owners should be, I am a student of human behavioral psychology, and you should be too. And so you learn about what makes people tick, what makes them buy, what makes them say no, what makes employees perform or not, what makes people want to partner with you or become a supplier or buy from you or not buy from you. So human behavioral psychology has to do with everything in business if you want to make money. And so politics is interesting that way. For instance, every politician in Washington, D.C. is always lying, no matter what they say at all times. They have an agenda. Nobody tells the truth. Everybody is corrupt. Everybody has some underhanded, hidden meaning behind everything they do. And so it's not completely the same as a lot of business situations, although a lot of the times it is similar. Okay, a lot of the times when you are talking to a prospect or customer in a buying, selling situation, they're not telling you the truth. They're looking at something and going, wow, that looks great, but they're thinking to themselves, I'm not buying this thing, and they yes you to death, and then they put up some nonsense, meaningless objection like, I'll think about it, or call me back in a week, or can you send me some information, or all that kind of stuff. So in that way, human behavioral psychology, studying politics, can give you some insight into all personal transactions, especially in a business sense, dealing with people who have their own agenda, right? Your prospect's agenda is not to make more profit for your business. They have their own agenda, and they very often do not tell the truth. So that's the one reason I pay attention to politics, but I really don't give a crap about the approval rating of Trump or Obama or Bush or Clinton or whoever's going to come next. It really just doesn't matter. I could look it up, but I'm sure that thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of multi-million-dollar businesses and multi-millionaires were created even during the 10 years of the end of the Bush presidency debacle, and then the 8 years of the Obama miserable, morose, dragging, quote, recovery, non-recovery for 8 years. And even though overall things sucked, and now overall things are better, so what? Okay, there's still, the numbers do not change. 90% of small businesses do not survive past 5 years. Half of them don't survive past a year. It's all just an excuse if you blame it on a politician or a regulation or a law that you couldn't be successful in your business. And hopefully, if you are successful, you don't attribute it to politicians and go, oh, gee, my business is making money this year because Donald Trump is whatever the heck you think he's doing. Like, it's up to you. dear business owner. Okay? It doesn't matter what politicians are around, doesn't matter what the economy overall is like, doesn't matter what time of year it is, doesn't matter what location you're in, doesn't matter if you have a competitor right across the street selling the same thing as you. None of that matters. What matters is that you decide you're going to be successful and you're going to take the necessary steps. So in a down economy, there's things you do. In a stagnant economy, there's things you do. In a booming economy, there's things you do. With a president who's friendly to business, there's things you do. With a president who's unfriendly and you didn't build that to businesses, there's things you can do. It just does not matter for the overall success of your business what politician is anywhere. What matters is what actions you take accordingly. And the same thing with all prospects, with all suppliers, with all everything. It doesn't matter what they say or what they do. What matters is how you respond and how you present given the challenge of the situation at hand, okay? So I'm calling on you as you are reading, listening to this, watching it, however you're consuming this information, I'm calling on you to pull up your big boy pants or big girl pants or big girl dress or whatever it is as it is, and look in a mirror next time you want to blame anyone for any trouble or any failure you're having, or you want to give credit to anyone for your success. Look in the mirror. It's up to you. Yes, there are different steps you can take, different strategies and tactics to use depending on all the different situations, but what really matters is that you get the guidance you need. Going alone, big mistake. A lot of business owners, I made that one for a while, and off and on I've made that mistake and paid dearly for it. But get the right advice and then take the right actions, and you can overcome any situation at all. It's up to you. It's in here. It's not dependent on what anybody else says or does, including the mayor of your town, the governor of your state, the president of the United States, the head of the UN. If some foreign aliens land on the planet, it's not up to them, whoever's the head of the universe. It's up to you. And that'll do it. For Topical Tuesday, thanks everyone being here live. Thanks everyone watching on the replay as always. You got a question, comment, concern, disagreement, post it in the comment below. Go to helpfromsteve.com, get on my calendar, we'll get on the phone. You can tell me how wrong I am. You can ask for some help making money in your business, whatever you want to do. The 15, 20 minutes I can spend with you on the phone will be yours, free of charge, helpfromsteve.com. And I'll be back tomorrow on World Wide Web Wednesday. I have a tip for you on how to make money specifically using the internet. You might have heard of that. There are a lot of ways to make money using it. I'll share one tomorrow. Over and out. Bye-bye.